Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer Scott and this is J Scott Beauty. You know, I'm your janky beauty lover. I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not an esthetician, I just love all things skincare, makeup, hair, you name it, beauty related, that's my jam. So if you're into that, stick around. Well, as the thumbnail suggests, today I'm talking about shaving my face. That's right. Now I don't use a traditional razor, although you can. I actually use these little products. So I'm sure, or at least I hope, you've heard of microdermaplaning. That you get done in an esthetician's office. They're trained, they know exactly what they're doing, they use a scalpel. It's a very precise procedure. It's totally worth it. You should definitely get it done if you have a chance. If you just want to, try it at home, maybe do a little upkeep or maintenance after an office procedure, then I think you might enjoy using these products. Now, I've been using this brand here, the Tinkle brand, for a few years. When I first looked into, shaving my face, I watched a ton of videos. I didn't want to do it wrong. I didn't want to use the wrong tools. I really wanted to know what I was getting myself into. Now, I've always referred to myself as a furry Irish girl. I mean, I've got hair everywhere. It's on my arms. I have a fine little peach fuzz on my face and neck. Now, I'm not over here growing a beard. I do have the fine vellus hairs all over my face and my neck. I mean, I am a furry girl. It's just how I've always been. It's so light it might as well be see-through, but it's there and it annoys me. So I started using the Tinkle razors several years ago. And what I found it did for me is it removes all those, light little fine hairs, but it actually makes my makeup beautiful. There's nothing in between my makeup and my skin. So my makeup just looks so smooth and so beautiful the day I do this. So I've been doing this for a very long time. I love it. Now, here's the myth. No, your hair doesn't grow back thicker. So there's a difference between like these fine little vellus hairs on your skin and maybe like the random errant, like thick, dark hair you might have growing out here and there that we get as we get older. Ugh. So just pluck those little nasties or go get some laser hair removal if they're, too numerous or just bothering you. But for the fine, light little downy hairs that are all over your face and maybe some on your neck, this here works great for me. Now it also takes off a little bit of the dead skin cells. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Now if you can see this, oh well, you can see that. But this isn't a blade like the scalpel that they use when you are in an esthetician's office. That is just like a medical grade blade. This little blade actually has little guards on it. I don't know why, I don't know the purpose, because you can still cut yourself. I mean, if you start doing this and you're like, oh, this is easy, I got this, that's when you're going to cut yourself. You have to be very careful the entire time you're doing it, especially around your eyebrows. If you nick that once, which we all do, you're going to have months of just being reminded of the horror show you created on your face. So be very careful in everything you do with this. Now I also have the Shiseido brand. I purchased this on the recommendation of Susan Yara. She felt that this kind actually lasts longer, that it's a better blade. And honestly, I don't see much difference between the two blades. They both have the little guards on them. I've used them both. I think they're both fine, especially because I only use them like once every 3 weeks. So they don't wear out on me that quickly. Although one of my boys did steal one to clean up his eyebrows and he was mad at me because I hadn't told him about them sooner. Go figure. So anyway, I'm going to give you a little idea of how easy this is. Now, I've done this different ways. I've done it, right out of the shower after I've patted dry. I've gone in, I've waited till my face is totally dry. I've used it after all my skincare. I think it just kind of depends on my mood, but no matter what, I always have to be very careful because, listen, accidents happen. And who wants an accident on your face? So I'm going to show you how I do this. I'm going to try and bring you in as close as I can so you can see what's going on here. So I'm going to use the Tinkle one since, I don't know, I'm used to that one. That's what I've been using forever. I start up here kind of just under my eye at the top of my cheekbone, and I just do short little strokes going down the side of my face. Now when you're doing this, it's okay to go back, but you don't want to go back over an area entirely, because if you do that, you're basically double exfoliating, and that's not great. So let me show you here. I don't know if you can see, but there's all sorts of little hairs on here, little soft hairs. And that's what I do. I wipe it off in between each little area that I do. So I'm going to do some more. We don't want our face to be uneven. And when it comes to the chin and neck, I don't like to stop. I do go down about to here. And I'm very gentle on the neck. Of course, I'm wearing dangly earrings to do this. Why wouldn't I? And I'm going to wipe it off because I did a couple little areas. And I'm going to go back along this side over here because I don't want to miss this. Although I don't want to actually get, my hair, because that'll look weird. But I get close. And I go down right almost like under my ear, just a little bit. And then I wipe it off. It's very easy. Make sure when you're doing any area that has, rounded, so like around your chin, around your nose, that you are very careful. And I actually do the top of my nose, and it's just going down like this. Very gentle. There we go. It's very easy. Of course, I'm going to do above the lip. Okay, I've done a little hair flip. We're going to do the left side of my face since I have my standing mirror over here and I'd like to be able to see what I'm doing better. So I'm going to start just on the top of my cheekbone and I'm going to go down. I don't want to get the hairs that are actually growing on my head. I want to get the ones on my face. And I'm going to show you if you can see this. Look at all those, although I did get one. Look at that. Look at all those tiny little hairs. Do you see them? Oh, what that is doing to my makeup. Whew. And in also doing this, you're doing a light exfoliation. So you're taking off any dead skin cells that are just on the very surface, which is going to help your products, your serums, your actives sink in even better. They're not going to be trying to penetrate dead skin. So this is an exfoliation as well as a hair removal. And because of that, please don't do any additional exfoliating the day you do this. Don't do any acids. Don't use your retinols. Just let your face be today. Put on any sort of gentle serums, gentle toners, gentle essences, and a nice moisturizer. And then, of course, your sunscreen. And then you'll be good to go for the day. We don't need to be violent with our skin. Whoa. And of course, I have to be careful. I have a little white mole here, so I have to be careful on that. Lord knows I've cut that before. And I do go down my neck because I don't like it to look like a stop and start point. Because like I told you, I'm a furry girl. And I keep wiping it off on my tissue. It makes all the difference for me. Around the eyebrows, be very careful. We don't want to have any eyebrow accidents. I'm going to come here a little more, sorry. I want you to really be able to see what I'm getting at here. Tiny, tiny little strokes. Don't go messing up. We're not in a race. And if you are in a hurry, don't do this. Save this when you've got some time for yourself. Yep, forehead too. Even though there's not much hair up there, there's going to be dead skin. so satisfying. So don't be afraid of using these little tools. Your hair's not going to grow back thicker. You're not going to grow a beard. You're going to have beautifully smooth skin. Your products are going to work better, and you're going to give yourself a light exfoliation. I hope you give this a try. Thank you so much for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications. I upload 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 12:15. Thank you so much for being with me. Mwah.